Lixada multi-fuel campfire stove, copycat, whatever you want to call it. This arrived yesterday, and within 2 hours I contacted you, the seller, to say that this was defective. It was a faulty product, this particular one. This piece here that is screwed into the stove section, this is supposed to be moulded inside there all the way up to here. These little knurlings on this brass, these markings on this brass, should be moulded inside here. I'm trying to show you in the light, but there is absolutely no markings or signs that this moulded correctly when it was produced. What happened, this piece, the pump burst off here, and as the pressure turned this slightly, the alcohol being shot out of here under pressure caught on this stove that was priming. It hadn't even taken, it was still priming when this happened. So it was first use, first pumping, and only just priming this stove. This burst off, the bottle moved slightly, and the spray of alcohol lit on here and turned this into a giant flamethrower. Now, as I said in my original message, if this had happened under normal circumstances out camping with lightweight camping gear, or in the woods or on the ground where you'd normally use one of these, there's the potential that I could have set fire to my camping gear, which burns very quickly, as it's, you know, all lightweight polyester, nylon and the like. If this had been on the ground, it would have more than likely ended up with a ground fire or multiple ground fires around here. And the only saving grace with the angle this was is when it burst, it spun away from me. Had I been standing on the opposite side, it would have spun towards me. Now, as it happens, the only damage caused to myself was a nice massive burn hole in my lovely camping jumper, and a few little spots of smouldering sawdust and a bit of paper that was kicking about that was in range. This was actually spraying around about 2 feet, and I did manage to throw a bucket of sand on this to put it out. However, again, it just basically emptied the can. But your previous message with a £5 or $8 refund and suggesting I went to take this for repair locally just isn't an acceptable option. You know, to be quite honest, I'm actually surprised as a concerned seller that you even thought to suggest that. Now, I will take this, but this was honestly just a one-off manufacturing failure or quality control failure. What would be an acceptable outcome is one of two things. Either a complete spare pump, so that I can confirm if this is going to continue happening, or if it was indeed a one-off, or a complete replacement or a complete refund. That's entirely up to you which it is, but if you do want to pay for something and do feel obligated to give me something, well, you could replace my jacket that caught fire. But as far as the stove goes, a token refund and going and getting it repaired, it is honestly, it's just ludicrous you even suggested that.